Talking about match day 16, and Rotimi Akindele joins us now because it's getting heated up now. Rotimi joins us. Rotimi, good to have you on the show.
Thank you, guys. Good evening. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Match day 16. Just before the break, I was asking Cosmos, what do you think we can see an away victory? Is it can Remo Stars give us one, or Eimba, or Aqua United, or El Kanemi, or even Abia Warriors? They're coming to Lagos.
Okay, to start from Lagos, Abia Warriors can't get a win.
They can't.
No, you can't. The best they can get is a draw.
Probably a draw, yeah.
Probably a draw. But that's if MFM, get complacent at some point, or probably get to sleep or grow weary at some point in the game. So I think MFM would do enough, to get the maximum point. What you can get away, Eimba is away from home.
You're going to Wiki.
You're going to Wiki.
Yeah, but even Eimba, it's just the name that is still there now. The quality in the squad is off for now, and I think I'm not sure.
But look at Plateau. I'm not going to Rivers. Plateau.
It's not. I've been to that River Stadium. Yes, they don't get much home support and all that. Fans usually don't come around, but they know how to win there. So I think it will be tough for Plateau United. I know Plateau is a stubborn side, of course, coached by a very fierce coach in Kennedy Boboye, and. If they get anything at all, it's going to be a draw. I don't see any way winning this fixture.
I think Gombe can get something in Ilorin. Yeah, Gombe United.
Have you seen ABS play at all?
Come on, ABS have not particularly been good for the past.
I just asked the question. Have you seen ABS play at all?
When was the last time?
They're going to win convincingly. And after that game, you text me.
Probably. Particularly what happened to them in their last game against
exactly.
They lost scandalously in Jos.
That's right.
Yeah. They go back. They get back to Ilorin, and I can tell you they will win convincingly.
Okay, so my analysts are trying to tell me we won't get any away victory from match day 16. What do you think? Talk to us on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook channels @sports. Let's hear what you think. Tell me, let me know if you know or follow the Nigeria Professional Football League. But I think, and I'm not saying this because Aqua United, they look powered up and they're going to Lobby Stars. We might just see an away victory there. Niger Tornadoes, they are going to Ifeanyi Uba. That's one team that has been like this also.
Very inconsistent. No, I do not think Niger Tornadoes is going to get anything against the final
team. Anybody playing that team, you blink, they punish you.
I think Aqua United.
Niger Tornadoes?
Yeah.
Sorry. You probably get a 3-0 scoreline at the end of 60 minutes in Nnewi. That's possible. For Aqua United, yes, I want them to get a draw. I think it's even to get a draw would be very, very hard.
They're going there for a win. That's what they're saying.
Every club wants to win. Every club wants to get the 3 points. Barring any, shenanigans around what happens on the field, I still think it's difficult for a league side. Especially, in fact, Austin, we should put into context the way they travel.
That's right.
The stress from one town, from one end to another end. How do you expect such a team to get an away with? When you move from Bauchi to Calabar, and from Calabar to Lagos,
let's use your last strength.
You get. I don't see any away win tomorrow.
Okay, that's it. Pictures from Aqua United last game was Aqua United and Ifeanyi Uba. Down ended 1-1. So both sides will be hoping to win. Ifeanyi Uba will be hosting Niger Tornadoes, while Aqua United will be going away to Lobby Stars. We will monitor the games. I'll come back here to talk about it, of course, with you. Let's talk about women's football now. The Women's Football League in Nigeria has commenced. Somebody will say, oh, finally. And Sunshine Queens, they started on a winning note. They defeated Ibom Angels. Women's football rejuvenated board. They're talking,
not
tough. Not tough. They're talking like they know what they can do if we give them support. So confirmation of result of the game played in the Women's League. Sunshine Queens defeating Ibom Angels by 2-1. But let's talk about the league now. The fixtures will soon pop up. But Rotimi, with this new body, you see Women's League football about to change for good in this country.
Definitely. I like the way they've started. They've handled the Capital Dove situation and COD.
That's right.
Ladies pretty well. Of course, they've taken it in good faith. One failed to register, the other one has pulled out, and then they said, okay, the players of these teams can actually hook up with any other team before the start of the season. From what we saw on Saturday in Akure, I like the support from the state government as well for the Sunshine Girls.
Yep.
They had the presence of the First Lady, of Ondo State coming to encourage them in that particular game. I think it's a good one generally. You had all the NWFL stakeholders in court, including the CEO now, that's Aisha Falode, you know, seeing that particular game. And then we saw a quality match as well. 2-1. It wasn't an embarrassing scoreline, you know, like what you normally get to see in female football. So I think the quality is there, and I like the fact that after the game, the state governor did promise the girls that don't worry, you get this support all through. I hope it extends all through. But if you look at it, that you have an abridged league. It's going to end in July. We should be able to see something decent from the NWF.
That's right. Yeah. We'll wait to see fixtures. That's it. Abia Angels will take on FC Robo. FC Robo, reputable female football club in Lagos. Gave us assistance for Shoalan. Put that in your records. Information that you can use. Nasarawa Amazons will take on Oshun Babes. Delta Queens will take on Confluence Queens. Queens everywhere. Adamawa Queens will take on Edo Queens, while Pelican Stars will play Sadatwa.
The Queens everywhere.
The big clash. The big clash for me has to be the one involving Nasarawa.
What about Delta Queens, Confluence?
And Oshun Babes. Confluence is not like the old Confluence we used to know. Even Pelican Stars. They all have young players now, not like where you have the guards, the rare guards. But there's a particular Nodim in the not Nodi.
Okay.
Nodi, she plays for Nasarawa Amazons.
Yes,
she's been talking tough against Oshun Babes.
That's true.
I think that's the big cracker for me. We'll see how that pans out, because Oshun also has strong support in court now, you know, from their administrators.
And but Cosmos, for me, aside all of these that we're seeing at this startup stage, hopefully there will be no abandoned games.
Yeah, that is something that we would expect. And I like the fact that the new board are actually getting cracking, because some of the bins of the previous season, especially the last one that seems as if it did not conclude, was the issues of abandoned games. I mean, teams, because of financial constraint, you know, abandoning games, and you know, it's as if that the league body do not have anything to do about it. I mean, the games are just abandoned and nothing is being done about it. So hopefully Aisha Falode and people will try as much as possible to, you know, make sure that these teams are very good welfare for their players, so that some games are not abandoned. And that is why it is an abridged league. The fact that you're not going to be traveling that far and all that, they're going to be playing in a very close quarters, and of course there's a player or so in a venue. So there's a Super 4 in the venue to determine the winner. So I think that's good. I do not think we're going to get any abridged.
In all of this, Rotimi, Cosmos, it's just one objective: let it develop women's football in this country.
Certainly.
The league must get better. Hopefully, we'll get sponsorship, and then welfare will improve. Clubs like Pelican Stars will reach history, can retain their glory days again. So hopefully someone will break the dominance of Rivers Angels also. In all, Rotimi, this should develop our women's football.
Definitely. I think it will. And that's why the idea of the abridged league is fantastic for me. Let's see what we can do in 3 months. Let's see if we can sell this product now, because this is a product, you know, in 3 months. And I think with the experience of Aisha and Pt4 and the rest of the team, you know, with the experience they've had in football over the years, I'm sure at some point, if the NNL is talking of sponsors, the NWFL can also get sponsors. And I think it's just good. If the LMC is doing pretty well with the MPFL, I mean, we can also get the same with the NWFL. It might be pretty tough. It might not be Uhuru yet, but I think, you know, maybe after July we're able to look back and say to ourselves that we've had a good season so far.
To give Aisha Falode and Pt4 and their team something to take,
definitely,
to sell, you know, an admirable brand, one with prospects.
Sure,
you know,
and who knows, there might be an added incentive. If you win the league, you might get to represent Nigeria in a tournament, you know.
So we don't just forget about you.
I mean,
exactly. After the super final and nothing again.
I was pretty upset that 2017, this is the 3rd month, you know, almost over, and we don't have any female football program. I've been asking. We don't have anything. The Falcons, the Super Falcons, the Falconers, the Flamingos, nothing is happening, except for the end of BFL that just kicked off. So if we can have all this infused in, you know, have a strong female program, including the league. As shocking as it is, South Africa, as big as they are, they don't even have a female football league. So we have an edge.
And you know the funny thing is that the Nigerian league, I'm talking about the women's league, is pretty much the oldest league in Africa. So one of the oldest in the world. So we can actually make it very viable.